Hello, in this video, I'm going to be tracking some more storms we have to watch for the U.S. as we get in towards Christmas week. What kind of storms are we going to see? Are we going to see snowstorms, severe storms, or just a regular storm system as the next trough system make its way through the central and southeast U.S.? What kind of temperature this storm system can bring, and how above and how below these average temperatures can be? And what's that also going to mean for Christmas for a lot of people as we approach Christmas? Are we going to see snow on Christmas, or what's that going to mean for Christmas travel? So let's get right into this video. Alright everybody, so now let's get right into the video. So before I get into the video, if you do like these videos I be doing on my channel, please hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So I hope you're having a very good Tuesday so far, December 19th, 2023. Yes, Christmas is almost here, and so is New Year's, so I hope y'all had a very good safe travel during this Christmas break, and let's get right into the video. So first of all, not really much going on, but if you live in parts of the eastern US, a cold front just finally moved its way through, and boy, it's cold right now. Parts of the southeast, parts of Georgia, the Carolinas, I'm telling you, as I'm recording this video right now, it's like 29 degrees right now in South Carolina, so it's very cold right now, and these cold temperatures will stick for a while until we get around Christmas time and after Christmas time. If the Pacific Northwest, not really much going on, got some few storms moving your way, nothing severe, no flooding, no heavy rain, just some showers and clouds, not really much going on, but things are getting ready to change, guys. By the time we get in towards before Christmas and after Christmas, and even possibly towards New Year's, the potential for more strong storms, some more snow for parts of the upper Ohio Valley, in the Midwest, and even the Northeast again. Let's get right into the video. So now we're going to be looking at the 6-hour precip on the European model, what the weather's going to look like for the majority of the whole U.S. in the next coming days. So as I'm recording this right now, not right now, but as I'm recording this, if you live in parts of the Northeast, you're already getting some snow from this backside, this low pressure that y'all had yesterday, because enough cold air did get into this system that produced a lot of snow. But look at this, more storms come from the Pacific Northwest, so you have to watch out. Look at this guy, it's a very strong storm, 994 millibar low pressure moving towards the Pacific Northwest. So got some more storms coming your way. And look at this, by the time we get in towards Friday, look at this, more storms starts to fire up, more storms starts to happen, more energy starts moving its way towards the Midwest and moving towards the Ohio Valley. Possibly more snow? Nope, not with this system. It's this next system behind this one that I got my concern on. So this system that's moving towards Arkansas and Tennessee is not going to really do any much, but watch this next system. By the time we get in towards Christmas Eve, look at this, guys. Very, very heavy snow on the backside of this storm. Not a super strong storm, but this is mainly because of the higher elevation. These are mainly for the higher elevations that's going to see snow. But the front side of it, more showers and thunderstorms for y'all. For parts of the southeast again, by the time we get in towards Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, look at this. Not really much going on. And this is just pretty much like just a blob of thunderstorms. Like not really much. Like we don't have that straight severe, that straight strong system that just bring strong thunderstorms and heavy rain. But this is all kind of all over the place. You can see got rain all over the place. Got rain for parts of the Ohio Valley, got rain for parts of the southeast, the Midwest got some rain. So this is not really a severe weather setup, but it's still possible. Things could still change. It's a little bit too far out, but if you live in the southeast, it's probably gonna be a wet Christmas day for y'all. But look at this, parts of the Rockies, no snow, but look at this. If you live in parts of Nebraska and Kansas, you might get a little bit of a white Christmas. Not all the way a white Christmas, but maybe a little bit of snow out of that system. Then by the time we get towards after Christmas, look at this. The storm actually gets much more stronger. Look at this. Low pressure starts to develop and make its way towards the southeast and possibly getting towards the northeast too. Look at this. So I think I have my eyes on December 27th for the potential for severe storms, because this looked like a good setup for severe storms. So you can see the back side of it, no snow, but thing is, this side right here, the front side of the storm is where I got the eye on watching severe storms. And then this system makes its way towards the northeast and bring a lot of winter storms to parts of the northeast. Look at this. If you live in parts of New York, Pennsylvania, you're probably not going to see you're probably not going to see barely any snow, but you will see a lot of winter mix. You're going to see a lot of freezing rain. You're going to see a lot of snow. In parts of the upper Midwest, the upper Northeast, parts of Michigan and Wisconsin, you will get a lot of snow with this stuff. And look at that, that's a very strong system making its way towards the northeast. And look at this. Parts of Maine getting blasted by a lot of snow. So take this with a grain of salt because this is a little bit too far out. So now we're going to be looking at our 5 millbar wind speed. This is based on where the jet stream is located, 18 to 20,000 feet above our heads. So you can see, guys, right here, up here, we got our polar jet stream, and down here we got our sub-Pacific jet stream all the way down here. So you can see as we're recording this right now, this trough is making its way down the southeast, and it's already passed. And this is actually along with a cold front too. So you can see this trough right here is making its way down and bringing very cold air behind it. But watch this. By the time we get in towards Friday, look at this. Not really much going on right now. It's going to be pretty quiet for the majority of the U.S., but watch this, guys. A next storm since that next small little trough that's coming from the southwest, moving towards the southwest. Then it's going to move its way towards the southeast. Some of these storms we need to watch, guys. Now, it's not going to be this first one that's got my concerns. The next one after that. So this trough kind of moves through but doesn't really do anything. But watch this next trough that comes down from the northwest. Look at this. Now look at this, guys. Now this gets my concern. You see this trough? This is a negative tip trough. Means the potential for severe storms is possible. That it makes its way through the southeast by Wednesday, December 27th. Look at this, guys. Very strong negative tip trough making its way towards the southeast. And look how strong these winds are on the upper level atmosphere. You got winds anywhere from 105 to 110 knots. So it's a very strong trough making its way through the southeast. So the potential for severe storms is possible. So the GFS model showing the same situation, but thing is GFS want this trough a little bit farther south towards Florida. And this is okay, yeah, the GFS wants this trough a little bit farther south towards Florida, but not as impressive. So we still got quite a disagreement, but all I know, we are most likely to have a storm system around this date because both models agree that something's going to happen between Christmas and after Christmas. So now let's get right into the low-level jet wind. Low-level jet winds with this severe event. So we go to the 22nd, not really much happening, just going to be nothing, but watch this. By the time we get in towards 26, look at this. That starts to form up. We do get a decent amount of strong low-level jet winds that starts to form up. But the thing is, the low-level jet winds is not as strong, but still enough to support severe storms. You got those 30+ knot low-level jet winds. That's enough to support severe storms. So this could change, guys. Being this far out, you know things are going to change. So take it with a grain of salt. But we are most likely to have a storm after Christmas Day. So now let's get right in towards our 5 millbar height anomaly. To better understand this, guys, if you live in parts of the upper Midwest, get in the upper US, get ready to see some above average temperatures. These temperatures I'm fixing to show you is ballistic. These anomalies is very ballistic. And even the climate prediction center I'm fixing to show you is very ballistic because temperatures are going to be well above average for this time of the year. So let's get right into it. So what's going to cause these above average temperatures? Now look at this. You want to blame this ridge of high pressure that's going to be building up for parts of the northern U.S. that's going to keep temperatures well above average. So if you live in parts of Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, these temperatures are going to be very above average. And even the climate prediction center is very ballistic with this. So look at this. Thanks for this very strong ridge of high pressure. Look how strong these heights are. To better understand this, guys, the orange and red represents high pressure. Above average heights means above average temperatures and dry conditions. The blue represents below average temperatures, unsettled weather, or cooler temperatures, or stormy weather. So look at this. Blame this ridge of high pressure. This high pressure is still going to be in place all the way through, I'm going to say, all the way through December 23rd. Then it starts to move out its way by the time we're getting towards Christmas. And look at this. Next storm system starts to come from the southwest, then make its way towards the southeast. And this system will bring severe storms, this next trough. And along with that, another trough forms behind that too, and make its way down towards the southeast. So now, temperatures. Let's get right into the overall temperatures. So as of December 19th, the highest today on December 19th, guys, if you live in parts of the southeast, it's going to be very cold for y'all. So please have those jackets on when you're going somewhere because I think temperatures for parts of the Carolinas are probably going to stay in the 40s all day. Thanks for this cold front. But if you live in the upper Midwest, not the upper Midwest, the Midwest, even the deep south, the south central me including Texas, probably gonna be a warm one for y'all. I wish I can be there because I like warm temperatures. I hate the cold. The Southwest still gonna be warm for y'all too. But look at this, guys. Parts of the Ohio Valley, especially the Northeast, temperatures, the highs are only gonna be in the 20s all day. Like, that's very, very cool. Like, I can't imagine being up there where temperatures just only going to be in the 20s all day. So, waking up on Wednesday morning, guys, yes, it's going to be a very cold one for a lot of people. Look at this. Even far as south as Florida, those lows are going to be in the 40s. Yes, especially the Panhandle, Florida, those lows are going to be in the upper 30s. Boy, the Northeast, the lows are going to be in the low 20s, possibly teens. The Southeast, temperature's going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s. Boy, it's going to be a very cold one on Wednesday morning. The highs on Wednesday still going to be pretty chilly for the Southeast. The highs are only going to be in the low 50s. Florida might warm right back up, but besides that, rest of the Southeast still going to be in a chilly one. A lot of cold temperatures for parts of the Pacific Northwest. The Northeast seeing a lot of cold temperatures. And waking on Thursday morning, guys, still going to be pretty cold in the mornings. Look at this. Gets a little bit more ballistic for the Southeast. If you live in parts of the Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, temperatures only going to be in the the mid-20s. Like, very, very cold for y'all. Northeast, look at this. Got temperatures in the teens. So, very cold for y'all. And very cold back towards Canada, too. And the Thursday highs, yeah, it's going to be still pretty cool for a lot of people in the Southeast. Not as cool, but temperatures most likely going to be in the upper 50s. That's still pretty kind of chilly. Florida, temperatures will warm right back up. But look at the South Central U.S. and Deep South. Yes, things will warm right back up for y'all. Temperatures going to be anywhere from 70 to 75 degrees. Pacific Northwest, still going to be cold. The Northeast, still going to be cold for y'all. Temperatures only going to be in the 20s. Like, oh boy. How about Friday morning, guys? Friday morning, wake up on Friday morning, look at the Northeast, guys. Look at this. Getting very cold temperatures in the single digits for parts of the Northeast. Still pretty chilly for parts of the Southeast in the morning. Still pretty chilly for parts of Florida in the mornings. But the Pacific Northwest still going to be very cold for y'all. So, yes, when is this cold going to go away? Well, my thing is showing that by the time we get towards Saturday, things will start to warm right back up for the Southeast just a little bit. Not as significant. We might get back in those 60s again for parts of the Southeast. So, Saturday morning, yes, they're going to be chilly for the Northeast, chilly for the Southeast, not as chilly for Florida no more. But look at this. The highs on Saturday going to warm right back up, especially the Deep South. Typically going to get right back in those 70s again. And Northeast, still going to be pretty cold. I mean, not as cold like it will be on those past couple of days, the 20th through the 22nd, but still going to be pretty cold. Temperatures only going to be in the 30s, that's typical. That's normal for this time of year. Deep South, gonna be a warm one for y'all. Pacific Northwest, it's gonna be chilly for y'all. But by the time we get in towards the 24th, Christmas Eve, waking up on Sunday morning on Christmas Eve, yes, temperatures are gonna be still chilly in these mornings. So parts of the Northeast, the Southeast, still quite chilly. Florida, not chilly. The Deep South, not chilly. Now, Christmas Eve night. Look at this, guys. Gonna be cold for a lot of people in the Northeast. Look at this. Back toward the Pacific Northwest, boy. Especially those higher elevations. You got temperatures way below zero. And look at this, guys. Breaking up on Christmas Day. Temperatures are gonna be pretty warm, pretty mild for parts of the Southeast. Only waking with temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Florida waking up with temperatures in the 60s on Christmas Day. Parts of Arkansas and Louisiana and eastern Texas, temperatures are going to be in the 60s in the mornings. How about Christmas Day night? The Christmas Day highs. Well, the highs are only going to be in the 60s for y'all. Then after Christmas, look at this. December 27th, temperatures are going to be in the 60s. Yes, in the waking up temperatures in the 60s on December 27th in the morning. Parts of Florida are going to be a warm one for y'all. So now temperature anomalies. So first of all, guys, this huge big blob of below average temperatures we got right now is being driven by this cold front that just passed through, because temperatures right now are in the 20s right now for parts of the Carolinas and the Southeast. But look at this, guys. Rest of the northern U.S. going to see some above average temperatures. Back toward the Pacific Northwest, still going to see some above average temperatures. But look at this, guys. Back towards Canada, look at these anomalies. This is very ballistic. Got temperature anomalies anywhere from 30 to 35 degrees above average. Like, whew, yes. This is very crazy right now. This is very crazy. And look at this. By the time we get in towards the 23rd, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at all these above average anomalies back towards Canada, northern US, guys. This is very, very concerning because that means temperatures are probably in the 40s and 50s this far north, yes, in this time of the year. Yes, that's kind of crazy. And this is because you want to blame El Nino in the Pacific Ocean that's developing. And that's what's caused it because during the El Nino, parts of Canada and the northern US expect warmer and dry conditions. That's typical what we are seeing right now. We're seeing that El Nino weather pattern that's happening right now. And look at this. For December 24th, look at this. Wow. Parts of God, this is 50 plus degrees above average. Look at this huge big blob of red. Like, holy smokes. Look at the parts of the upper Midwest and the Midwest, guys. Parts of Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa. You got temperature anomalies anywhere from 27 to 33 degrees above average. Like, this is crazy. The only place in the U.S. that's seeing below average temperatures is the Pacific Northwest. That's only seeing slightly below average temperatures. And I keep saying precipitation. This is temperature anomalies. So, look at this. By the time we get in towards Christmas Day, look at this, guy. These above average anomalies still continue. Look at this, making its way towards Ohio Valley. Then the southeast again. Look at this. Got some above average anomalies. Look at this. And this above average anomalies still continue towards Canada. So very, very crazy. So how much snow are we going to see in the next 10 days? Next 10 days, now until December 28th. If you live in parts of the Northeast, you will see some snow. On the European monsoon, you can see anywhere from 7 to 8 inches of snow. The Rockies, you can see anywhere from 14 to 16 inches of snow. The Pacific Northwest, especially those higher elevations of California mountains, in the next 10 days, you can see anywhere from 18 to 20 inches of snow. So more storms will make its way through the U.S. and will bring some more snow. The GFS, a little bit more ballistic when it comes to snowfall for parts of the upper Midwest. The Dakotas, guys, look at the difference. If you live in the Dakotas and you snow lovers, the GFS is the best model for y'all because look at the GFS model show. The GFS model show, you can see anywhere from 36 to 38 inches of snow in the next 10 days. Thanks for these big storms. Still a lot of snow for those California mountains, those higher elevations of the Rockies, still seeing decent amount of snow for parts of the Northeast. So now, because these anomalies are so ballistic, the Climate Prediction Center saying that yes, we have a 90 to 100% chance of seeing above average temperatures, meaning that's a very likely chance of seeing above average temperatures. Parts of Wisconsin and even parts of eastern Minnesota. Anything in the dark red is 80 to 90% chance of seeing above average temperatures. We might see some below average temperatures parts of the southwest, slightly below, but besides that, majority of the U.S., especially the whole southeast U.S., the northeast, is going to see above average temperatures. So now, precipitation. Yes, it's going to be a wet one, especially for the parts of the southeast, including Florida, Georgia, Carolinas. Yeah, it's going to be a very wet one. Thanks for a storm system. Thanks for a lot of storm systems that's coming through. Even the upper Midwest, the Midwest, the southeast, the northeast is going to see above average precipitation. So if you live in parts of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, you have an 80 to 90% chance of seeing above average precipitation. Going to be some below average precipitation for parts of the Northwest, including Montana, Idaho, and even parts of western Wyoming. Now, the 8 to 14 day outlook, December 26th through the first day of January. Yes, January 2024. Look at this. So, after Christmas through New Year's Day, look at this. Majority of the northern U.S. is going to still see above average temperatures, below average temperatures for parts of Florida, above average temperatures for the West, above average temperatures for the northern U.S. Precipitation, the eastern U.S. still going to see some above average precipitation, probably some below average precipitation for parts of the Midwest, including Oklahoma and Northeast Texas and Arkansas. You can see some below average precipitation. Still got below average precipitation for parts of the Northwest, including Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota. But look at this, guys. The Pacific Northwest, the Western U.S., including California, you're going to see a lot of storm systems that's going to make our way through. So you expect anywhere from 80 to 90% chance of seeing above average precipitation. Still wet one for Florida. So yeah, well, this is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.